Daredevil.
Have a Red Bull, sugar free.
Awesome. Born Again season 2 is tonight.
Oh yeah, I forgot. You'll have to let me know how you like it. I feel like I need to watch this now because of the brand new day trailer.
That
Which
you said
actually
you.
looks pretty good. I wasn't going to. The Reaper and I watched it before we watched Anchorman. And yeah, it was really good.
He's not even in it.
Who's not in it?
Daredevil. He's not in the trailer.
No, I know, but the Punisher, so I feel like I have to watch that world now. That he's being introduced into the film. Which, how are they gonna do that when he's like a killer or anti-hero and he cusses a lot? And there's a lot of blood.
You can cuss in Marvel movies.
They're gonna PG-13 the Punisher. I'm pissed.
We don't know who he's gonna. He's not gonna be in it for very long, probably.
He's gonna kill a few people and then walk away.
I don't know. We'll see, I guess. Anyway, since I mean, you were yapping and now you just stopped.
Yeah, that's what happens when you get inside of your noggin, and it starts going around like a hamster wheel.
Yeah, I'm regretting this session already.
I hope not, because I left a very important friend.
Oh my god! Podcast. We all know who it is, pal. You just say it.
Who?
I mean, I would guess TQ, but I don't know.
No, it wasn't her. She's in her own thing. I was talking to J Makes.
You fucking great.
She's going through a rough time.
It's always a fucking woman. It's always a woman.
I was trying to be there for them,
It's always a woman or a Speedy.
Yeah. Speedy's become my new right hand.
Are you fucking kidding me right now?
No.
You stop it. You shut your fucking lips right now. That's some bullshit.
He likes playing the stuff that I like, and it makes it easier.
We play the same shit too. You never invite me.
You're never awake when we're
playing. He also plays Marathon.
Well, yeah. But you also play at hours we can't ever play with you.
You wouldn't play Marathon. Today was
random. No, definitely not.
Well, today I wasn't gonna play with Speedy. He's not there, but Mage texted me to play Marathon.
Oh.
So I played with Mage. And I played with Noodle the other day. That was pretty cool. It's been a while. In fact, I was looking at Noodle in our Discord messages or whatever. I scrolled up. Just I just saw some shit and I scrolled up and it was the TNT YouTube channel. I was like, what the fuck? There's a couple of videos on there and I was like, who made these videos? I think it was me.
You made a couple and I made a couple. I made the one.
It was only 3.
You made the first one and I think we bounced back and forth.
Because it was, let me open it. If anyone doesn't know, TNT was a community or whatever that we were part of years ago.
Yeah.
7 years ago. There's TNT recap. There's 4 of them. And then there's the Best Damn Community channel trailer. Solvers was in it. I didn't even know he was part of it.
Yeah, he was. There's a lot of people.
I could read the OGs. Some of these people I don't even remember. It was me, B Dooms. Don't remember who that is.
Me either.
But he was part of it. Red Noise, I remember him.
Yeah, he was a dickhead.
Yeah. Mikey, shout out Mikey, the OG. I think he was the leader, I guess, if you want to call it that.
Yeah.
Or Siggy, I don't know. I remember Siggy. Siggy pops up every once in a while.
He does. He's the only one.
Isn't that one dude?
Oh,
Joey.
Joey pops in the most, and
Joey
Funky
added me on
pops in.
Discord the other day, like a week ago. Like, okay.
He's funny. He's funny shit.
And Noodle. That was the originals, at least. And I guess you could say Mage, but Mage never made content. That's
True.
where we met Mage. It's where I met Noodle, all those other fuckers, and it didn't work out.
Right. That's just how it is sometimes. Just doesn't work out. Or you get fucked with.
Did we get fucked with?
No, I'm just talking about other people.
Well, and then we made A41 from that.
Right.
Fuck, this was some deep Twitch lore for us, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah.
A41.
Interesting people.
A41 was me, you, what was his name?
Pogs.
Pogs, that's what it was. It was something else, wasn't it? Dad Cypher.
Dad Cypher. Shane. His name's Shane.
Yeah.
Hi, Shane. You're probably, I don't know if you're listening to
There's
this.
no way he's listening to this. He's dealing in crypto now.
Yeah, I haven't talked to you in a long time, and I hope you're doing good, and the family's good, and you got all your money back from the crypto.
Did he lose his money?
Someone hacked his account and like drained his thing, I think. His money. I think
he had Ethereum, so it's probably worth a lot.
Yeah.
Well, hope he figured that out. But then after A40, that was me, you, Pogs, or I think it was just that. No, I don't fucking know. That didn't work out either, so.
No, because it was like disbanded from TNT. So a lot of us left TNT. Because of something that happened, I can't remember.
I don't remember. Where was that? There was also that Resident Evil speedrunner guy. I forget his name.
Oh.
I think he had light in his name. Blacklight or something like that.
Blacklight Horror.
That's it. That guy, I fucking loved watching that guy speed. That was a good streamer. And yeah, that didn't end well for that guy, I don't think either.
No. He was getting real deep into that one chick.
Yeah. I remember
His
her
wife
too.
Found out. Yeah, she's doing crazy things now. I still follow her, but I don't ever say what's up anymore.
Yeah, I don't.
She's like an OnlyFans, I think, or some shit.
You subbed to that?
No.
Fuck.
But I can't deny that I haven't looked at her Instagram stuff.
What was her name? It was Red
Miss
something.
Wicked.
Oh, Miss Wicked. Okay, let me check this out. I don't remember her name. I mean, she probably would. Might not remember me.
Miss Wicked Red.
She might be talked a lot, I guess. Not really.
During my RE speedrun days,
Miss Wicked
popped in a lot.
There she is.
She's thick.
Oh my god.
Yeah, she's thick now.
Some cool pics, I guess. I'll be back there later. I'm joking. Yeah. I'm not. I'm never looking at that shit again. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, this episode is not about this. I don't know what's happening. We're talking about RE9.
That made it into the pod?
Yeah, that's how you pod. Hey, pal, listen up. That's what we do now.
Yeah, that's what we do.
That's what we do now. Also, ladies and gentlemen, just so you know, this pod was supposed to come out on the 13th of March. It is now the 24th of recording. You'll see this on the 27th.
Blame me.
It was Koolme's fault. He didn't pencil me in.
He told me to pencil him in at like the most random fucking time.
It was the night before, which I think is plenty of time.
Ha 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 ha. No.
It's plenty of time.
Plus, I think wasn't I still finishing the game?
It was at night when I said to pencil me in. Oh, and I think you're doing your insanity run.
Yeah, I was losing my mind playing that, by the way. So I probably don't even remember. I don't remember much, actually.
You don't remember the game?
No, I don't remember you saying these things, is what I'm saying.
Well, it was fucking like almost 3 weeks ago.
Right. My memory's shot. I'm old.
Yeah, you're old as shit.
Yeah, that happened as well. I turned another age apparently, but
That apparently just did.
you did too.
That was on the pod already.
Oh, right.
Would it? No, I guess it would have been happened before.
Ether.
It was before the last pod. No, it was after the last pod came out. Like a couple days later. Yeah. So we're talking about RE9, Resident Evil 9, Requiem.
Yeah, I'm ready. There's a lot to deep dive. There's a lot of shit. There's a lot more questions than answers, I feel. But this should be a good one. It should be a good one.
We're just gonna go straight into spoiler talk because if you haven't played it yet, that's your fault. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, agree. Let's do it.
Right, we're going in. Like, how do we do this? Do we just want to? How are we gonna?
No, I think we should talk about how far into the series we are, like time wise. Get everybody on board with that. And first time we've seen, Leon since 6, and we all haven't really seen
Well, I think
anybody
he's
else
been in
besides.
like animated things.
Yeah, which is I'm pretty sure those are canon. But
I watched something that had Leon in it not too long ago, or like last
Death
year.
Island.
I don't know.
No, or the Netflix show that came out a while back too.
Probably that one. But I think it's just like it's a couple years after 8. I think
Yeah,
it
it takes
was
place with like yeah, it was like 6 years or something like that.
something like that. No, it can't because of the Rose DLC.
Oh, does it take place before the Rose DLC then?
It takes after Rose would be old by the time this came. She'd be like 30 now.
So the game, do I have to like look this up?
That probably doesn't matter. RE8 time. Yeah, that's what I wanted to know. RE8 time.
2026, approximately 5 years after the main events of Village. The game takes place in 26. It follows the conclusion of the Winter Saga.
What are you reading? This says Rose DLC was in 2037.
I'm doing the RE9 timeline. Roughly 28 years after the original outbreak, but it takes place
The
in
game
2026.
RE9's in 2026.
That's what it says.
Well, okay, then RE8 is in
And
21. So this game is 5 years after the main game, but the DLC hasn't happened yet.
So it takes place before the DLC, which is what I said.
Yeah, bitch,
buddy.
we're confirming it, fucker.
The story returns to the ruins of Raccoon City, focusing on a new hybrid Elanthropus virus. Elpis? Why didn't they just call it Elpis?
I don't think the virus that the zombies have is Elpis. Elpis is the thing that takes the disease away.
Yeah. So what the hell is the Elanthropus virus?
Whatever they have, whatever the Spencer was not Spencer. What's the dude's name? The tall fuck.
Victor?
Yeah, Victor. Whatever Victor was shooting him with. He had that dart gun he was shooting people with.
Oh yeah, he was turning them into. I'm guessing that's the virus.
Yeah,
Elanthropus.
Then all those fellows have it in the care center, and then everywhere else. All right.
Yeah, so it takes place in 2026. And it's the return of Leon for the first time since 6. Besides the animated stuff, like we said.
Yeah.
Anything you want to say now?
Well, keep going, bitch. Like, what the fuck you were going?
All right, well, the Winter Saga is done. And you play as a new character called Grace Ashcroft, who is a daughter of Alyssa Ashcroft, who is from the Outbreak series, which I did not play.
I've not played it either.
And obviously it didn't really matter. I mean, at least not right now. It sounds like we might get more information in the next game, maybe with everything. But pretty much the story. I feel like there's two different stories here, but they kind of intertwine. Leon is trying to figure out why the people are dying from the Raccoon City.
I'll take
All of a
over,
sudden.
pal.
Okay.
All right, keep going. I'm going.
Okay.
Well, there's two stories that intertwine, right? Grace gets tasked to go to the hotel that her mom died at.
Which is weird.
What's probably I'd imagine Victor baited the FBI motherfucker to get Grace to show up. It's actually probably exactly what happened. I'm so good at this. Because Victor,
Could be.
that's exactly why, because he wants her. Because they think, well, Victor thinks that she is Elvis or whatever.
Right.
And then Leon is trying to figure out what's going on in Crazy Town. And then
because he's infected.
He gets sent also to the place. But
Care
then
center?
the fucking hotel. He gets sent towards the hotel and then sees Victor on the street.
Oh, right, yeah. Because he's looking for
I think he was looking for Victor or something.
Yeah, and you just happen to pop up there.
And then he walks out. And then he starts popping people.
The whole game is just filmed very differently than 7 and 8, I feel. The mocap is insane. They actually have bonus footage of them like creating it after you beat Insanity. They give you like the behind the scenes stuff with the mocap. It's pretty fucking cool. I like watching that shit. But yeah, this whole game just felt like one big movie. It just felt different from the other two. It felt more like Last of Us inspired, maybe God of War inspired in some ways, but it was yeah. I don't want to get too far ahead of myself, but this is probably the best Resident Evil game by far. It's up there. It's really up there because of how different it is, but familiar. It had like everything done right this time. But Leon's what, 51 now? They had to age him. They had to age him this time. So
fucking interrupting one more fucking time.
I'm locked in. I'm locked in, buddy. Like,
I was trying to fucking go, and you start talking about some bullshit. I was saying some shit, and then you started spitting.
Yeah, I'm spitting facts.
We were doing the thing, and then you just interrupted me, and that's crazy.
My bad. Continue.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Hey, sometimes natural things have to come out. I just happen to have a burp. If I mute, then you're gonna say, "Why you mute, bitch?"
I'm not gonna say that because I wouldn't have seen it.
Excuse me, I had a cough. My bad.
You don't need to say. We can hear it.
Okay.
Anyway.
What were you gonna say?
I don't even know. We were talking about fucking why the stories intertwine. But anyway, eventually they both end up at the care center.
They do.
And then that's when Grace meets the girl, which is the big, tall bitch.
Emily's
the little girl.
Yeah, my bad.
The monster. She's called the girl on the credits.
The girl. And Chunk. I didn't know she was called the girl until I died by her. I don't know if there's any reading material that actually explains that. I was also really fucking baked playing this game. But I remember
I think there is. I think when you're in the basement, it says we're going to use the lights to kill the girl.
Oh.
On some of this shit. Like we're going to bait her in or some shit.
I don't know if they ever even explain why those zombies were affected by the light. Unless I missed it. Maybe it's in Grace's report. I still haven't read. I might just do a recording video of that and just read it. But yeah. The girl is scary. The girl is a crazy enemy. There's some crazy enemies in this game.
I guess.
I'm not gonna lie. Pretty cool. What do you mean you guess?
There's only like 2 types, and then the liquor.
Yeah, I guess that's true. But the girl and Chunk were different. Girl and Chunk were different.
There's the bloathead. There's the normal. There's Chunk.
No, blister heads were interesting and tough as fuck in insanity mode. Fucking bitches.
Stop swearing so much. This is a PG podcast.
Oh shit, my bad.
Yeah, motherfucker.
Oops.
Uh, this is a tough.
Come on,
This is even a tough listen, isn't it?
No, you just let me take control. Like, all right.
I'm trying to go.
Start-
We keep fucking saying some bullshit every time.
We have a lot of catching up to do in the story of Resident Evil. If you played RE8, you played RE8, you know how it ends. This one is like a different. It's not a continuation.
This has
but it
nothing
kinda
to do
is.
with it.
They do mention the connections, which we still don't know who the fuck they are since 7.
Well, I guess there
When
was
Lucas,
there's a picture of Miranda in Spencer's office too at the end.
oh, I missed that. Fuck.
I think they removed it.
Oh. Yeah, I think they're trying to. And I know you hate this word, okay, but it's gonna come out.
If you say what I think you're gonna say, it starts with an R, you're done. You're fucking
It's
done,
not.
pal.
It's not in a bad way.
They ain't even retconning anything.
They retconned a lot of the story to make it
Name
what
it.
it is now. Spencer never made a cure or antivirus.
Well, that's why this
Yeah.
game is saying he did.
Yeah, because they rewrote it. They're just rewriting some stuff. It's not bad.
Well, they've been rewriting since RT remake because it's not even a nuke anymore. It's just missiles.
Yeah. Which is interesting. But yeah, I mean, they rewrote a lot of things since
Well, keep spitting them.
Nexus. Well, they did the whole Miranda. They introduced Miranda, and then Spencer went to the village to get the Megamycete virus and stuff like that, and he took that back with him or some shit, and then that's when because Miranda was too far gone, he went and did his own thing and created, Umbrella and everything like that. But yeah, they've been changing stuff since the 2 remake, like you said. And then in 3, they made Nemesis infect the zombies with the kind of like Las Plagas almost, where their heads pop and shit like that, and they start having, things like that. They started rewriting that. And I think Village, you finally, in Village, you get the reading material before you rescue what the fuck is her name?
Which one? The
I
little
can't
girl?
No, fucking
Wife?
Iggy's wife.
Mia?
Yeah, Mia. You need to start with an M. I was gonna say Maria. Yeah, and the reading material down there before you rescue Mia, Spencer talks about the whole thing, like how him and Miranda teamed up and shit like that, and like all that stuff got rewrote and things like that. So yeah, but it's cool. Leon, they had to age Leon. They don't really need. I guess you don't really need to have played the other games, but it does help. But the stories intertwine. You go back and forth instead of doing like a. Honestly,
We just
I'm
need
not
to
gonna
play
lie,
2,
like-
really. I mean, 4 doesn't do anything.
yeah, 2, and then I mean, I guess if you wanted to do the continuity, then like 2, 4, 6, and then this one would all be sequels to each other, and then 3, 5, and so on would be sequels to each other, 1, 3, 5, or whatever, because those have the those characters from that storyline. But yeah, Leon's running out of time. He is infected with a Raccoon City syndrome, and everybody else that was in Raccoon City has died. We don't get any mentions of any other legacy characters besides one other one, but that's at the end. And Leon's trying to track down Victor while also looking for answers to why the people of Raccoon City are dying, including him. And we get the return of Sherry. I had to look up some stuff because I didn't know what the DSO was, but apparently it was introduced in 6, which I don't remember. But I forget what it's called, but it's basically a counter. It's a countermeasure for biohazard terror or whatever, or bioweapon terror. And him and Sherry are in the DSO. And it's the one that's actually backed by the president, whereas the BSAA is not, and that's why I think they've gone rogue. Or I don't know. Even in this one, it's like they're really not. I mean, the BSA is in the game, but it's like they're not the ones from Village. I don't think. So it's a little weird, unless they are.
And the wolves are in village.
Yeah, the Wolves are in Village, but the BSAA weren't the good guys anymore. So that's that makes it a little bit complicated, and we still don't have answers for a lot of things from Village, and now this. It's just one big continuing story, I think. But yeah, anyway, the story bounces back and forth. You intertwine with Leon and Grace, and Grace is technically the main character in this, but you do play a good portion of Leon, which I was surprised that you would. But the
I feel
whole
like you
time I was
play
just thinking,
Leon more.
I think, yeah, you probably do play Leon more.
I guess it depends how long it takes to beat the care center.
Yeah, which is kind of easy now. But I won't get into that. The more multiple runs you do, you figure out different ways and
This is how it
shortcuts.
goes. You're the care center, you're Grace for most of it. When you're in Raccoon City, you're not even Grace at all, really. And then
Yeah,
you go to Arc.
she's just like in the cutscenes, and then you do her part in Arc. But it's like a short. I don't think it's too long. But that area kind of reminded me of RE3 a little bit. Like
That's
when
because
you
all the
go
games end in
into,
the lab.
yeah, that's true. They do all end in a lab. But yeah, apparently Victor, who this is also, I think, a retcon, or is Victor wasn't. I don't. Victor wasn't anybody back then. He just got rid of him like Sam Drake in Uncharted 4. He's just like, oh yeah, he was there. Um, yeah, he was one of the last researchers of the T virus for Spencer, and he bought an old Umbrella facility, which is the care center, the Rhodes Hills Hospital Care Center, and the information that Sherry got off of him leads Leon there. That's where he meets Grace, and that's also where she was kidnapped to take it there. And she basically Grace is just trying to survive the whole time, and then Leon's just there to fucking look for answers. But the main story for Victor is they think Grace is a what the cure the not the cure but like they think they can create Elpis from her, right? Or the clone her or something like that.
Something like
That's the
that.
thing they think.
Well, I think they think she has the password to open it.
Oh, right, yeah. And they were using the clones to, I'm guessing, to try and get them to open it if she didn't have it or something.
I think they
I don't know.
think she has Elpis like in her veins or something.
Right.
That's why they're trying to recreate her.
Okay, yeah, that makes more sense. And then in the end, yeah,
Then
we'll
they,
talk about that. But
yeah.
but yeah, it's I'm trying to word this. The whole time you're just trying to get out of the care center. You know, it plays very similar to. I feel like it plays very similar to RE7's house, the Baker house. You kind of got to go back and forth to each side of the crib to work your way around, and then the layout's pretty similar. And then you have the one middle door at the top of the stairs that leads outside. That's kind of like the same thing here. So if you played 7, be familiar.
It's just
But yeah,
longer.
the enemy. Yes, it is a little longer. The zombies, they explode. Well, they can explode, and you have this new thing because Grace is useless.
The hemoglobin.
Um, yeah, the
Useless.
hemoglobin. She's useless.
Listen here, pal. We've been over
She,
this.
she's the most use.
She's an FBI agent, sure. She just works at her fucking desk. She's never been in the field. She then got thrown into the fucking deep end. She has no idea.
No training, and they decide to send her alone, which I guess makes sense for the story. For Victor to capture her, but still, um, yeah, she's completely useless. She's annoying, but you grow to like her a
Listeners,
little
remember
bit
what
here.
he said? Best RE, and he thinks the main character's annoying.
If it was just a Leon game, it would have been fucking great. Like it would have been even better. I like that they mixed the games together though. They tried to do the same thing with
Grace was meant to be
6.
scary, and Leon was meant to kick some ass.
Yeah, pretty much. And they tried this with like 5 and 6, and it didn't really work out. This one balances out pretty well.
5 was never scary at any point.
No, but I mean like with the action and then trying to like I mean, yeah, I guess it wasn't scary. More like 6. That's when they brought back the zombies and shit. But
And 6 is
anyway,
terrible.
it's not that bad, but it's definitely not. It's probably
It's the worst
up there
one.
with 0. It's up there with 0 as one of the worst Resident Evil games. Yeah. For story wise, it was cool to see like Chris and Leon. Anyway, we're getting sidetracked. But yeah, this one did a great job balancing out the horror with Grace. She's not completely, even though she's useless. I wish she would have been able to like at least stomp on the heads. But all she does is push them away. And
Wait, I got a comment on Or's video to react to the Minecraft theme song.
Aaron, like for him to react to it.
Yeah, I've been commenting on all his videos, and he keeps ignoring me.
Well, maybe he'll listen to the pod and then he'll be like, "All right."
He's definitely seen
Because-
it. He doesn't want to fucking react to that.
Yeah, he doesn't. But yeah. So the Victor pretty much is I think he's trying to lure Leon in as well. They don't really go back and forth like I thought they would. I mean, they do, but not like story wise. They kind of just don't. They don't even know each other. Victor knows Leon, from whatever the past. Victor's a completely new character, and so it's Gracie trying to cover the secrets of what happened to her mom, why she was murdered. And then Leon, obviously trying to find out what happened to these people, but it also everything leads back to Victor. And so you got the house section, and then you get what's the other section? The
House?
basement.
Like the
Yeah,
care
like
center?
the care center. Sorry, care center. You get the care center.
You go from the hotel to the care center, and then you just flip flop
The
between
lab. Raccoon City.
Grace and Leon. Then you go into the basement. I guess it's the care center still, but
Oh, yeah, that is true.
and then you go into
I guess
that
the care
lab
center is
that's
really-
at the care center.
Oh, right.
And then you go
the,
up,
where
and
the-
then you go into the water treatment, and then to Raccoon City for the rest of the game.
Yeah, Grace is just kind of like gone. Like when she leaves Leon or whatever, she's kind of just gone. She gets all right. We're getting a little too ahead of ourselves, but this game was heavily based on some nostalgia, which is fine. I didn't mind it. I thought it was interesting and cool, but it left me with more questions.
Also, oh wait,
Uh,
one thing. When you're Grace and you go into, when you have to get the wine bottle
Right.
and you turn it, if you read the wine bottle, it says Lady Dimitrescu on it.
Oh, I didn't even notice that. There's a lot of Easter eggs in this. I seen one guy's video that's like 40 minutes long of just nothing but Easter eggs. And I'm like,
Well, I don't think it says Lady
Oh.
Dimitrescu, but it says Dimitrescu something. and it's the wine bottle that she grabs in the game that you use for one of the puzzles
Mm. Oh.
in 8. Yeah.
Yeah. Huh. Yeah, I
Yeah.
never knew that. Cool little Easter egg. um but yeah, where do we go from here?
Well, Grace finds Emily and she takes her with her.
Yeah, blind chick. Little blind
The
girl,
little blind girl.
cataracts. I like how when she falls out the bed and then Grace is like, "You can't see, can you? Shut the fuck up. She just fell off the bed, you idiot."
I mean, look at her
Like,
eyes.
no,
Yeah.
her eyes are like white. Like, what are we doing here? Grace is just oblivious. She is gullible and oblivious to
She's a
everything.
young lady. I need you to cut her some slack, pal. See, us
Right.
men, we've had it easy on this world, okay? Yeah, we
Right.
can walk at night and not have someone
Mhm.
try to, violate us. These
Mhm.
women, they can't.
Right.
I'm a changed
But
guy. I'm for
women
women.
women are strong now. In Scream 7, all the dudes are pussies. You
And
know, it's
in
just
Last
how
of
it
Us
is.
2.
And Last of Us 2, all the dudes die. It's just how it is now. All the dudes are dying and all the women are strong and buff
Some
like
women die.
Abby.
Some women die.
Yeah, some women die, but not
Speaking
all
of
of them.
Last of Us,
No,
real quick, the
no.
dude from fuck, I don't know what his name is.
Patrick Wilson,
Yeah, that guy. He's like fucking. They didn't say what he
Abby's
is,
dad.
but I'm assuming that's probably what it will be.
They announced that he's Abby's dad
Like, why would anyone
because
want to be part of that shit?
I don't know. Nexus, I don't
And
know. They're
I can
ending
tell
it
you why. Because
because
you got a fucking award that it didn't deserve.
it's true. It didn't, and now it's well. The good thing is it's getting. I'm pretty sure this is the last season.
I hope
They're
so.
writing it. They're writing it like the last season, and that's what I've heard. So,
It should be.
read, I mean. So, yeah. it's
Honestly, give us the rights and we'll make a new show.
I don't want to make a show at all. It should have just
You
been
fucking kidding me?
the game's fine. It didn't need to be a show.
Ladies and gentlemen, clip and ship it. He just said Last of Us is fine. I'm gonna remember that shit when you ever say Last of Us 2 is bad.
Last of Us 2 sucks ass.
You
We're
just
not
said it
getting
was
into
fine.
this. This is how you Resident Evil 9 is how you make a good game. Without
I don't think
needing
it's
to
the
kill.
best one, but I do
It's
like it.
up there. It's up there with 4, buddy. It's up there.
I just feel like
And you know it.
you're like an OG RA player, and you're saying this is better than the originals.
That's just a
RE1, RE2.
completely different categories. But like as far as like the new, maybe like the
If we're talking
upward, like
about
the remake,
if we're talking RE2 remake upward or whatever,
RE2,
and then I would
RE2 remake, RE3 remake, RE4 remake, RE7, 8, and 9, all in the same
and 6.
category. No, just those in the same category.
So
Not
which
6.
ones?
2, 3,
2, 3
4,
remake, 4 remake,
and
7,
then
8,
7,
9.
8, 9.
So we're not counting 5 and 6.
No, those I would consider those into like the original trilogy. Like
I think
Code
those are part of
Veronica.
this story.
Well, they're all part of this story, but I'm just talking about like the current games now.
Like on the RE engine.
Yeah.
The new engine. In that
New engine.
case.
Like I love the originals. They're great games.
Yeah.
But these ones,
Speaking of, Sinners won Grammys. Or Oscars, or whatever the fuck it is.
Oscars, I think, yeah. Good for them. Good for them. What a fantastic movie.
I don't think it won the movie of the year or whatever. But
Tragic.
I don't know what did, honestly.
I think Michael B won his first award. First Oscar, I think.
Yeah.
We're getting sidetracked here, buddy.
Hey, pal, listen here. That's what we do.
Yeah.
I'm
This
trying
is
to
the
see.
Babble Mouth podcast. I forgot.
Yeah.
It gives me time to look up some stuff, like VOD-wise. They just came out with a trailer for Drifter.
What is
I think
that?
it's this Fast and Furious spinoff.
Drifter.
Is it not?
Let me see. Check out Drifter Suking. Maybe.
I didn't watch it. I just looked at it because, man, they're just running out of ideas, aren't they?
Depends what his character's name is, I guess.
It's not Han on the thumbnail, so I have no idea.
Well, then it's probably not.
I
mean, it looks like he's sad, so it might be after 5 when the chick dies, or whenever she dies. Well,
maybe
dies.
change
She
his
didn't fucking
name.
die at all. But
Nobody dies in these games.
movie,
I
but it's
mean,
fine.
these movies.
Like,
Nobody dies in these
it doesn't
movies.
even make sense for her not to be dead. She fell from a plane.
Yeah. No, she fell from the car.
Well, she was
Didn't
climbing
she?
up the plane, and then she let go or something.
Oh
Because
yeah, so she could save Han.
yeah, so Han could like get in there, or I don't fucking know.
Get in deep inside.
Close enough. Welcome back, Han. It says close. Yeah, it's not. It's not Fast and Furious.
Oh,
It's just he's
Well,
in
that's
another movie
weird.
about drifting.
that's so weird. Hey, I don't judge. You know what I mean? I don't judge. Okay.
He's not even in Japan. It's just. Yeah. Anyway, what the fuck are we talking about?
Well, we got sidetracked.
Let's
and
talk
went
about
on
fucking Drifter. Like, what even is that?
that. I don't know. I was looking up.
What are
I
we
was
even
on
talking
YouTube.
about? RE9. What even have we said?
We talked about pretty much the main.
Are we
part
explaining
of
the
story.
entire game? Is that what we're doing here?
No, I'm just going through like cliff notes of like, and I'm looking through my VOD to just kind of see.
We
where
should
we're
assume
at.
people have played the game and just talk about our favorite moments or something.
We could do that. Like, all right. So basically, let's tackle the story real quick.
We got
just boom, 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 boom.
Grace gets
Leon
taken by
Grace.
the fella, and then Zeno shows up. Zeno is a creator. It's a fucking whatever the fuck of
Imitation
Wesker.
which is where the nostalgia comes back. And you can't tell me that it's not a version of Wesker because it is. And
Well, I
they don't
googled it. It's a
explain
version
why.
of Albert Wesker. Yeah.
Okay, good. So they don't explain
Because
why.
when he first opened the door, I was like, "Is that Wesker?" But then she calls
Yeah.
him. Or they call him Zeno.
Yeah, and I'm just like,
Because it's the same voice actor from the 4. The end
Maybe.
of whatever the fuck.
yeah, it looks exactly like him too, the same one. But yeah, Wesker, well, Zeno, imitation of Wesker is in this game.
He's
Everybody-
a cheating fucking bastard is what he is.
Yeah. He reminds me of Ocelot from Metal Gear.
From
But,
Minecraft. Oh, okay.
that, I guess. Is there an Ocelot in Minecraft?
Yeah, it's a cat.
Oh. So you got this new group of like enemies as well. Well, not really, but it's basically Zeno, Victor, and then they bring back that's when we get to Raccoon City, but they bring back the Tyrant and Nemesis. But you find out Victor is the Nemesis the whole time. You just don't realize it. But I should have noticed it with his goggle vision, because that's the new Nemesis vision. I think they took from the movie and they implemented it into the 3 remake. So yeah,
Like
you find
a
out
night vision?
Victor's- No, well, like the Terminator vision, like the night vision, and then like he has like the red vision where he's like looking at Leon and it's scanning him or whatever. It's like that's like Nemesis vision. And then he uses the rockets, he uses guns, and you don't notice this until the end when you finally find out he's a Nemesis. But it was heavily based on nostalgia.
There was a picture in the care center where Salazar, he was born there.
Really?
No, I'm just joking. That's a lie.
Oh, I was gonna say, what the fuck? And then he just moved to Spain?
Became a fucking asshole. Yeah.
Isn't he like? Oh wait, no, he's only like.
He's like 20 something.
Yeah. I didn't know. I'm only 21 years old.
He's like a Discord mod.
But
What are we saying? I don't even know
We're
what we're
talking
talking about anymore.
we're talking about Victor and
Oh, yeah,
all
that's right,
the
yeah.
enemies
Yeah.
of 9. let's just talk about our favorite moments now.
Uh,
What were some of your favorite moments?
my favorite moments. Uh,
I'm pretty sure I'm pretty sure the Requiem is Barry's gun. And there was a lot of Barry references in the game, and I'm kind of upset that that was also rewrote because none of that shit was in 2 or 3 remake. So I'm thinking that we're gonna get a Barry return, or at least I'm hoping for 10 that we get the original, like they just do Death Island, like everybody in one game, and go from there. Because if they have Elpis, right, and Grace, I'm pretty sure Grace is infected. She's got to be. She got bit in the beginning, and then
she
she
gets
got
bit
tentacled.
fucking a million times.
Yeah, but she got the cannon bit in the beginning by the cop, and then she got tentacled by
She could
Nemesis
get
or
Elpis anyway.
Victor.
They have it.
Did they get all of them? I thought that
Because when
shit.
Leon is walking out, he tells Sherry, "You got a vial with your name on it or whatever." So I'm sure they're making it.
Yeah, but if they do that and they spread it around and destroy all the bioweapons, then what does that mean for the series? That makes me sad. I mean, I guess Resident Evil has to end at some point, but the story could still continue.
You can make something up.
But yeah, what are your favorite moments?
Um, I don't know. I have no idea.
I'll go first. I think I guess one of the features that I like is I like that you could play first or third. I think I'm gonna do a run first person with Leon this time after my current run, just to see what it's like.
Grace in third person is one of the worst things I've ever done.
It's pretty
It might
is
be
your
top
is
3 worst things because she fucking falls over.
I noticed that.
She runs
Um
faster though, but she will
yeah, she
fall
does.
over.
She
And
just
it
trips.
fucking pisses me off because she'll like be about to hit something and then she'll trip 10 feet forward.
Yeah.
It's like, bitch, get
She's
your shit together. You're
she's
fucking getting
you're
chased
an
by some
FBI
big bitch.
and you're an FBI agent. Get it together. But apparently she's just more clumsy in third person. I haven't fell over as often as everybody else though, but I still have been falling
It's only when she's
over a
getting
couple.
chased by the girl, I think.
I think just yeah, again, uh, that's the time I noticed it. I don't even think I've gotten chunk yet on because just doing a casual run, no healing and no healing and no injector or blood injector or whatever or blood. What is it called? Yeah, blood injector. Um,
Blood collector.
blood collector. There you go. I was thinking hemoglobin injector. But I thought that was cool. I thought that was a cool feature for Grace, even though she had annoying moments. I think her being able to like create shots to kill the zombies, make them explode was pretty dope. And if anything, I was just more impressed with Leon's section, to be honest. I mean, you could tell you're playing as a seasoned. You could see the difference from just playing as Grace, a noob, not knowing what she's doing, to then going to an experienced vet like Leon, who just has everything. One of the cooler features I noticed is like I don't know if I should mention his name, but Panda. When I was playing one day, Panda's like, I don't see him suplexing anybody, and I'm like, well, he's old now. He can't. That's why he has the axe. And I don't think a lot of people thought about that. He's still able to like do certain things, but you could tell when he's like bending over and shit, like in cutscenes, he starts grunting because of his age and things like that. So it makes sense as to why he's not like he's getting beat up and why he can't suplex or fight anymore, really. So that's why I think that having the hatchet is a pretty good addition to his character.
And Panda's a
It
fucking
kind of
punk ass motherfucker.
who
Panda.
Let's not talk. Let's not get into it.
Does he know he's
It's not-
blocked by Mean Speedy?
Yeah. He tried to explain it to me. I'm just like, I don't want to talk about it. I don't care. You're not gonna change their mind. It is what it is. Yeah. Anything. I was like, some people just don't want to. I don't know. He made up something where he said you guys were attacking him and being racist, and I'm just like, they weren't directly.
When was I racist?
Apparently, you
When I said I was going to kill illegals?
Yeah, something like that. And then,
well, to be fair, I was talking about a fucking video game, and they are illegals.
Yeah. But I guess it goes back further. I guess one time you said "fuck that guy," he's a bitch or something like that.
That's pretty
and
racist.
He heard, and then ever since then, he was like taking it to heart. That's why he said he was always saying you have sand in your vagina, and that Speedy, saying all this stuff about Speedy, and I'm just like, it's not that deep. Like, it's not that serious. Let's just move on. Like, doesn't even matter.
This is good stuff. I love this.
But yeah. I think that was I think Leon having that. I'm getting back into this game. Having the axe or the hatchet with Leon is dope. The upgrading system is pretty dope too. I thought it was pretty interesting for Leon, upgrading your weapons and making them stronger. I mean, that's been a thing since 4 though, so it's not too different. But I feel like this time it's a little different with the customizations. You get some weird ass guns, which they're kind of like futuristic. They feel in a little bit like the way that, like, especially the what is that one gun called? The fuck, the suppressed one you get. It's like a Metal Gear type gun.
With the
I
pistol?
forget the pistol.
I don't know what it's called.
Oh, wait, do I have it up right here? I might have it up right here actually in my VOD. Silencer 9. Why can't I remember anything? What are they spraying in the air, bro?
Nothing.
I can't remember shit.
You're old. You keep changing your profile picture.
I think I'm sticking with the current one.
You want to see your fucking iPhone notch?
No, I'm tired of it. I'm getting laughed at and bullied by a few people.
It ain't new.
Anyway. No, it's not new.
Can we talk about Ghost of Yute?
Sure.
Eventually, not like right now. I'm just in Apex. I've been playing Apex a lot.
Sure, we could talk about that eventually. So yeah, Leon got some cool guns. The Requiem is his main piece, which uses special bullets.
Better just in the care center.
Yeah, they're just in the care center, and you can craft them with grace.
It's like, how are they there? Am I right?
This is just plot holes.
It's simply the same as Danny dropping the splinter.
Yeah, it's just like, what the fuck?
Like, why did he drop it?
Why did he drop it? It doesn't make any fucking sense. Why was it in his hand?
Because he was using it to defend himself, but then he dropped it.
Clearly not, because he dropped it and then he ended up dead.
He saw an opportunity to run.
Why are we talking about Welcome to Derry?
Because you fucking think that mattered, and it didn't.
It did matter, because it was just a shitty way of getting it out of his hand and into the girl's hand. It needed a fucking... Anyway. The Requiem
Season
is
2 got confirmed, like a couple days ago.
Yeah, I think I read that. I'm fucking talking here, buddy. The Requiem, I'm pretty sure, like I said earlier, I think it's Barry's weapon.
And he has a Porsche, too. And a Rolex or something.
Very, very product placements in this.
Did we skip the giant spider fight?
Well, we haven't got to Raccoon yet. But
didn't we talking about upgrading his weapons?
Yeah, but I mean, that's throughout the game, right?
Or on the first playthrough.
Oh, right. Okay, so yeah, you fight once you make it to Raccoon. All the answers point to Raccoon City, and that's where Xeno takes Grace.
Should we play Finish the Word? Let's play a game real quick.
Sure.
I'm gonna say half of the word. You say the other half.
Okay.
All right. Ra.
Tuh.
No, we're gonna say raccoon. You say the first half. I'll say the first. You say second half.
Oh, okay.
Ra.
Coon.
That's crazy. All right, let's continue.
That's it?
Yeah, I just wanted you to say coon.
It's, it's
Just so you
fucked
know,
up.
people on the southern side of America say that about raccoons.
Yeah, well,
It's not racist.
it's a slur. First of
Everything is
all,
a slur. I
I
don't
don't
think I've
care
ever been
anymore.
called a slur.
What would people call you if they did?
Nicholas sent me a video of white people slurs, and they were actually hilarious. I don't know what they were, but they were pretty funny.
Nice, nice, nice. Oh, I forgot to get the movie tickets for later.
Are you kidding me?
I'm still listening, motherfucker. I forgot we're gonna go see Project Hail Mary.
I was gonna see that.
It looks pretty good.
Oh my god.
Huh?
There's a
You're not
slur
going?
here. There's a slur here that I'm not gonna say, but that's no way that's a white person slur.
Ha!
It's white N word. That's what it says,
Oh,
but it's spelt out.
like
It's
with
like
the W?
with a W.
Yeah, like wigger?
No, white N word.
Oh,
That doesn't even make sense. None of those. I don't know. I'd have to find the video. My favorite part of the game is probably Raccoon City getting the parts for the bomb. But I also played the game all fucking night. When I got to that point, I was fried. Where did I get to? I think I made it to Arc, and then I got off in one session. I tried.
which is crazy because I don't think there's that much left after that, right?
Just
Once you get
Arc.
to Arc. Yeah.
That being said, I did get the ending. Well, not the ending. I wasn't trying to see spoilers, and I was hours away from it before the game dropped. And fucking for no reason, it pops up on my shit. RE9 Leon death scene. Like what the fuck? It's like I didn't even. There's no reason I should have seen this, and it's just on my fucking front page. Also, who's posting this shit before the game is live?
People who got the game early, I imagine.
There's some random ass fucking nobody YouTuber. They had 2 subs. Like they were just doing it for the love of the game.
And to spoil it for everyone.
I tried to report it, but I couldn't figure it out, so I stopped. But that's not even the real ending, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah. The canonical ending is where they get Elpis and they find out it's actually a cure. From Spencer made a video, or not a video. Grace's mom, Alyssa, was interviewing Spencer, and you find out that Grace isn't Alyssa's, and you find out that she's not a clone. She's just a normal nobody kid.
Mm-hmm.
Grace takes her in. I mean, Alyssa takes her in. Then
At
you
some
find out
point.
Elpis at some point. And then you find out Elpis is an antiviral that cures Leon, that'll cure Sherry. It'll pretty much cure anybody with, like, I guess, a biohazard virus, or at least the one that at least a Raccoon City one. But I'm pretty sure Zeno even had it, which didn't make any sense unless he got it from just continuing to go to Raccoon City during the events. And then he got exposed that way, because he did say that people from all over the world come in search of Elpis. They can never find it. So it would make sense that maybe they just got exposure from that. But if not, then they would have to rewrite him into like the earlier stories of why he has it. because you could tell it's on his face and his neck. I'm pretty sure he's wearing gloves too.
Well, yeah.
But yeah. You just kind of, I mean, he had some cool moves, and he even does some of the RE5 moves. Like he did the Chris before the final battle, not before the final battle, but when they're in he's trying to get his ship or whatever in 5. He does some of the same moves to Leon when they're fighting. So that was pretty cool Easter egg. But I think one of my favorite parts of the game is when Leon fights Hunk. You finally get to see Hunk after so long, and they don't ever call him Hunk, but you know it is. He has his own faction I think that deals with the connections. I'm pretty sure they were the ones working with Zeno and them, I think. Yeah, the Leon and Hunk fight was actually really, really dope. Just not on Insanity. I fucking hate every boss fight on Insanity. They last forever. It's like a Dark Souls boss. It is terrible. It is terrible. You get one hit by everything on that mode, and it's frustrating. Yeah, I think that fight was probably my favorite moment, apart from just being back in Raccoon City. Going through the police station again was nostalgic, real nostalgic based, but I liked it. That was another cool part, and then just kind of going through different areas of the police station. Leon kind of reminiscing, takes you back, so that was pretty cool. And then we get a hint of Chris at the end when the wolves show up to rescue Leon and Grace because they were gonna die. There was no way out after releasing Elpis, because the whole facility was gonna, well, it wasn't gonna blow up. They just had no way of getting out. I think they were just trapped.
It would have been
So
there
they
for
get rescued.
days.
Yeah, they would have just died from not eating.
They could have gotten busy.
Yeah, I thought that's honestly what was gonna happen. But yeah, the wolves come and rescue them at the end, and Chris is looking for Leon at that moment. So I'm hoping that they team up for the next one. But it was
There is a
interesting.
story DLC at some point.
There is, and I think we haven't even got to this yet, but supposedly it's going to be Leon and Ada, and we're going to find out who he's married to. Ding ding ding. When Leon takes off his glove at the end of the game, you see a ring on his left hand. He's married to somebody, and a lot of people are speculating, including myself, that it's Ada. I'm hoping it's Ada. It's possible it could be Claire.
It's going to be a
But I'm
random
leaning.
person.
That would be terrible. It's like Scream 7 to me.
You hate Scream 7?
Sydney's married to some random ass dude who's supposed to be the same character from 3, but they're playing it off like it's not. His name's Mark. He's a cop.
Oh, hi, Mark.
Oh, I'm Mark. But yeah, you find out Leon's married. Grace goes back to work. Leon at some point is probably going to meet up with Chris. Chris is not there, and since this takes place 5 or 6 years after Village, but before.
Oh, hold on there for a second.
Okay.
Before we do any of that, also, when you kill Emily, allegedly, he doesn't shoot any of her vitals, which I'm pretty sure you shoot her in the heart. So I don't know how that works, but
Yeah.
But she somehow didn't die from being transformed into that thing. She was, I guess, cocooned in it and not actually the actual thing.
Right.
But then she becomes not blind and adopted by Grace.
And I'm pretty sure they give her Elpis. Right.
That's how she's not blind anymore, yeah.
And yeah. So it's kind of like a redo of like 2. Like I think Claire tries to take care of Sherry after the events of RE2, but then they lost her in court. They lost her to the court system, and they took Sherry. I forget who takes Sherry, and that's when they start experimenting on her later on, and then you find out she's infected in 6. But yeah, it's in one of the files from the originals, I think. But yeah, there was a lot of apart from certain things, the game pretty much was a 9 out of 10 for me, I think. I'm excited for the DLC. The game has replayability like crazy. Um I think it overtakes, for me, overtakes at least, let's just say in this new trilogy, 7, 8, 9, this one is the top for me. I think it goes, which is tough because 7 and 8 are really fucking good.
The only
Um,
bad part of 9 is playing the little girl.
yeah, that part is just so random. It's like the boat scene in fucking 7, and it's like the fucking Heisenberg shit. Like, it's just tedious. It's just a tedious area that doesn't need to be in the game. You know, like the ship scene, fucking Mia is like so fucking tedious.
Well, those are awful, but being the little girl just didn't need to happen.
No,
It
it
could have
could have
just
cut
been
it
a
out.
cutscene.
Yeah, or a cutscene.
It could have not done any of that shit you had to do. It just showed the end where she gets taken and killed or whatever. Because that's all he was trying to show her, is that these little girls were getting killed.
Yeah, they didn't have to make you play as it. It was just a nostalgia thing, taking you back to the orphanage. I feel.
Probably.
So I think that was just a little nostalgia bait thing,
And
just to
the
get you
show
back.
arc for the first time, I guess.
Yeah, that was under Raccoon City. So yeah, I think the game, apart from that little girl section, the game's like a 9 out of 10 for me.
And you
Replayability's
fight a
high.
Mr. X again.
Yeah, you fight like the whole thing is nostalgia based towards the end. Once you get to Raccoon City, you fight mutated versions of the original dogs, Cerberus, from like, you know, RE1, RE2, RE3, the pincher, Doberman pinchers. Those are mutated versions of those, and then you fight a new version of Mr. X,
The Lickers.
and you fight new versions of the Lickers, and then you find out there's a nemesis when you're reading the files, and you're like, wait, I haven't fought any of these fellas. I haven't fought this fella yet. I fought the other fellas, but I haven't fought this one. So then you find out that Victor was the nemesis at the end. And then yeah, you fucking lay his ass out. He just goes full. You fight him with his tentacle, you know, like a nemesis form. But then you fight him in his full nemesis form at the end, like RE3 remake. Which I felt like was, I'm surprised they did that again, but also it didn't really matter because it's a quick fight. Like if you can get it down. But 9 out of 10 for me. Game's pretty amazing, and I'm glad it's doing well. I think this is the fastest selling Resident Evil game yet. I know it broke some record. So that's good to see. And good to see that people are enjoying it. And I can't wait for the DLC, and then I think we're getting some other thing later, right?
There's a
Some
mini game or something in May, and then the story DLC didn't get a release date.
Yeah,
Just said it
so
was in the works.
ever since like RE2 remake got announced, everything Resident Evil's just kind of been insane, and I'm surprised they're dropping as much as they are. So it's pretty cool. I'm not complaining. I think we're even gonna get, the rumor is we're even gonna get like the Zero and Code Veronica remake soon in the next 2 years. So before 10, if they make 10,
I'm sure they will.
as fast as they are. I mean, um, so yeah, I wasn't expecting 9 to even come out this fast. But now we know, like with the announcements, we're not that far. We're like a year away from the announcement of the game, for the first time. So it's pretty cool when they do that. Yeah, this is up there as far as like, we'll just do the 7, 8, 9. I think it's 9, 8, and then 7 for me.
Is it better than Son of Bone?
Yes, it is. And I will say that the mode, me and Speedy streamed Fortnite last night. They had a Spino survival mode, and that whole mode was better than Sun and Bone.
Well, everything is better than Son of Bone.
It wasn't that bad.
It was really bad. It should be free.
Yeah.
There's no way that you can still buy that shit.
I have no idea.
Like, you should file a lawsuit for that game. You're probably the only person on the planet that has beat that game.
Probably. I think I might be.
They should give her a fucking reward. A special fucking trophy or something.
They should give me $1 million for playing that game and beating it. And watching the credits for the extra cutscene. In other news, though, Life is Strange drops Thursday, and I'm fucking excited.
In more news, I don't like. I guess it's somewhat. It could be true, could be not. The next God of War game is based on Faye.
Oh, that's interesting.
And there's a lot of leaks, and seems real.
That would be interesting. I guess we'll see what happens with that.
Apparently, Kratos is a boss fight. He's called like the Marked Warrior or something.
He's a boss fight?
In the game, yeah. It'd be like way before he shows up, I think. And then he shows up at some point.
That'll be interesting.
Let's see if it's true, though.
A God of War without Kratos?
I think they shouldn't call it God of War because it's not. If it's not him. But because she's not even a God of War.
No. Let's see. They'd have to rename it something else.
I was thinking they could just say call it whatever they're gonna call it, and then say from the world of God of War or something.
Yeah. I think that makes the most sense. It's in the same universe. So.
And the original 3 are being remade. I don't know if we've ever talked about that.
No, but that was a surprise, which is kind of.
Oh, yeah, that's what it was. Apparently, the Faye game's supposed to be at the end of a state of play at some point. That's what the other leak was.
Oh.
It's gonna be the final of that.
Like final reveal?
Yeah.
Or announcement. That'll be cool.
I don't know which one. It could also be not true. So.
I guess we'll find out, Nexus. This is a banger pod. I enjoyed this one.
We have to talk about Apex.
Oh, yeah. Well, I have nothing to contribute to that, so that's all you.
You've played Apex. You have plenty of hours in Apex.
Yeah. Doesn't mean I want to talk about it.
You love Apex.
I don't, actually.
Why do you hate Apex?
Because it's a terrible game now.
It's not even terrible.
Sweaty. The reward isn't even great.
If you play ranked, it's not that sweaty. Until you get up to plat, and then it starts to get sweaty again. Yeah, I'm on plat 3 right now.
Yeah, if you're fucking plat 3, the game's cooked.
Are you fucking kidding me? What the fuck are you trying to say, bitch? I fucking cook.
The game was hard back then. Like
back then,
like a couple years ago,
when we were playing. Motherfucker, I played on.
No, I'm talking about. I'm talking about like when Ginormous got back on, and like I was grinding that with him and shit, and that game was just too fucking sweaty. It's not even worth it.
I think Kings Canyon got removed completely.
That sucks.
It never shows up anymore. That's solid too. I was gonna talk about Ghost of Yotei, but I'll just get upset.
Maybe
Once you
I haven't
play
played
it.
it yet, so
Then
I'm not
fucking
doing
play it.
lethal.
Don't do lethal. It's fucking cancer.
Actually, I gotta see if that's on sale. I wouldn't play it now because Life is Strange drops Thursday, so I think I'm gonna save my story game for that. I think I'm just gonna do like Power Wash or something till then, and other shit like Speedy and I have to finish a few things.
You
But
fucking kidding me? Where's my invite?
do you have Power Wash too?
No.
Do you have? You can get on Ready or Not with us. We're trying to beat this one fucking mission, the last mission. It's hard.
You guys are always
We
playing
need
at
a-
weird ass times.
You're always playing at weird ass times, bud.
I play at the time that works best.
For you.
Yeah, because I work at the middle of the fucking night, motherfucker. This is how it
Yeah.
is. This is how I make the big bucks.
Yeah.
This is how I stay pimping, cuz.
Yeah. Yeah. Ready or Not's $21 on PC,
I own it.
and you're not playing with us. Toxic Commander looks cool. Yeah, that's the one I
We
was
gotta
trying to
end
get.
this pod real quick. I got a turtle head poking out.
Oh, that's terrible. I know that feeling. All right, everybody.
Everyone, RE9 was good.
You don't sound too enthused about that one. RE9 is amazing.
I liked it,
It's
motherfucker.
It's an amazing game.
I have 44 of the 49 achievements.
I think I have 42. I'd have to check, but yeah.
I just need to do Insanity, and then I've done everything.
At least you're gonna do Insanity with fucking unlimited ammo and shit.
Well, I was, but then I got shit tucked, so now I'm not. I'm gonna do speedrun strats. I know those.
It's probably for the best because that shit is tough. That shit is fucking tough.
You're also
Yotai
washed.
is. Yeah, I am.
There's a
Yotai is 60. Yotai is 60-29 on CD keys.
I got it
feel
for like
like- I
55
feel like-
or 50 or
Yeah,
something.
we also. Oh wait, yeah, you got it on. I forgot it's only on console right now. That's the only version that they gave me.
See, yeah, that's
Maybe
the
you
one.
took the last $50 one.
I mean, it would have been
Fucking.
long time ago. Can't you just take it from me?
I'd have to game share with you, but yeah,
Well, there you go.
I have to figure that out because me and my cousin game share. Anyway, just fucking go take your shit. I got stuff to do too.
You ain't got shit.
I got stuff to do. I gotta cut my hair. I gotta get ready to see this film. I gotta clean up. Everybody, I appreciate everybody for listening to the latest episode of the Babble Mouth podcast. Go play RE9 and if
Apex.
you and sure, and Apex and Ghost of Yoti and Yotai. Sorry,
And Marathon. Play Marathon.
no. Go play.
you,
Don't
pal.
play Arc. Don't play Arc or Marathon. Just let extraction shooters die at this point.
They're not gonna die. Anyway, goodbye. Fuck Wells Fargo. Whatever the else fuck we say. What are we saying? Wells Fargo.
Fuck
Pandora.
AMC.
Fuck AMC.
Pandora. Fuck all the haters.
Fuck all the haters. Fuck.
Fuck. Fuck. I don't know. Fuck Last of Us. Last of Us show.
Fuck Last of Us Season 2 specifically.
Yeah.
We can talk real quick. We can talk about High Guard is gone.
Yeah. High Guard is no more.
Arguably one of the worst things I've ever played.
It's pretty fun. It was pretty fun at first. It was different, but it got way too fucking sweaty.
And it tried to do too many things.
Yeah. Tried to be too many games. It lasted like a week.
Like a month.
No, like a month.
Fuck the Game Awards for even letting them do that, because that's what killed them.
Yeah.
How is that bullshit going to be the fucking end thing they show?
I just wish they would just make things story games and not like co-op story games and not fucking. Not everything needs to be fucking multiplayer. Just make it online co-op.
Anyway, that's the end of the pod.
episode?
Goodbye. I don't know what it was, 83 or something.
80 something. Appreciate you guys listening. You guys have a good one. I also
Bye.
have to shit.